Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha. We have a bunch of videos to try and cover today. So as usual, I'm filming my intro for everything first, and then all of the reactions will be split up into individual videos. It is the second week of March. March is turning out to be a really popular month for comebacks for artists I already follow and typically cover on my channel, in addition to new artists that have been requested by you guys. The best place to go to request reactions from me is over on my Discord. It should be linked down in the description below. A few other places you could check out if you'd like to keep up with what I'm doing when I'm not posting videos and filming. You can check out my Patreon, where I post a weekly newsletter free for all members, as well as the 3 different paid membership options that I have, which include viewing my videos a few days before they come live here on YouTube, as well as a physical gift mailed to you once a month. And last but not least, before we get started with these really exciting reactions today, we do have a very quick word from today's sponsor. Hi there, friend! It's me, and today's sponsor is my Etsy shop. Have you ever come across a photo of your bias and thought to yourself, man, I wish I could keep this forever and ever and take it with me everywhere on all of my adventures? Have you ever started reading a book and realized you needed to take a little break, but when you looked around, you had nothing except a receipt from your local boba shop to put in to mark your place? Hey, we're here to listen. We don't judge. But we might be able to solve both of those problems at dreamingofstarsco.etsy.com. There you will find a wide range of items, including fan-made photo cards, upcycled K-pop bookmarks, and digitally designed bookmarks, all made by me, Sasha Marie, actually in this very room here, right here. I make them all right here. You can use code WELCOME10 for a discount on your first order. Thanks for watching, and now back to your regularly scheduled programming. You guys, SF9 has a new comeback. It's called Love Race. It's giving me RPM vibes. RPM is my favorite SF9 song. I still listen to it on my playlists to this day. RPM is that girl. RPM was probably my favorite song of the year that I heard it. And I can admit that now because it stood through the test of time. I'm so excited to get new music from SF9. We've had some cuter concepts with the last one. It was very summery, it was very bright. I remember there potentially being some skin in that music video, though I could be making that up. Maybe I'm thinking of skin because my friend just sent me, this is SF9 adjacent, a Rowan Calvin Klein campaign? Yeah. Why did they have my man standing on rocks, though? Like, his little toes were gripping into those rocks through them socks. I zoomed in and cropped it and just sent that to my friend, and I was like, why is he on the rocks? On the rocks. Maybe it's a drink reference. I don't drink alcohol. Anyway, good to see that Rowan is doing good things. Though I do wish he had stayed in SF9, and I was very upset when he made the decision to leave, but also still trying to be a supportive fan. I was a fan of him in SF9, and I'm going to continue to be a fan of him as he does his own thing, and I will also continue to support the members of SF9, okay? So, with all of that being said, let's go into Love Race. The garbage truck just showed up to my house and it's backing up and beeping very loudly. So if you hear some beep 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 beeps, it's not the music video. It is, in fact, the garbage men doing a lovely job, and we appreciate their work. Okay, they've stopped beeping. Let's get started. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1. A motorcycle. We're going fast, baby. Oh, we're racing on motorcycles. Got it. Got it. I forgot to do all of my settings because I was so excited. I love the theme. Oh my god, Taeyang has the white hair! Oh my god. I love goggles. I think it's Youngbin in the goggles. Oh my god. It looks like Jaeyoon is also blonde in this, and I think it's In Song is the other blonde one. The whispering? The orange, by the way, I didn't even see it's an orange car because that's my favorite color. I was so distracted by them. I can't wait to see the full choreography! Oh my god! I'm just now realizing I like this so much because it's mixing some of my favorite things. Like, I love, or past tense, I'm gonna tell you later. I'll tell you later. I need to focus. My hands are literally twitching. I need to, like, calm down. This is also giving Tron. This is the second video I've done today where I'm like, Tron. Oh my gosh. So fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's have some thoughts. What was the thing I was gonna say when I was like, I'll tell you later? You won't know. I'm the only one who can remember that. I think I was talking about, I realized halfway through why I was enjoying this concept so much, and I said something I love, and then loved past tense, and then I don't think I finished that thought. Something I loved past tense, because RIP TikTok, I don't use you anymore, was biker talk. And it took me a minute to be like, man, why do I love them putting on these helmets, like, every couple scenes? And then I was like, oh yeah! Like, mass talk, biker talk is the best. And the fact that we obviously have full face reveals, like, they're still putting on the helmets, but we clearly know who they all are and who they look like. Part of that made it even better, because it was like you still have the mask and sort of like the mysterious element, but we obviously know who they are. We know what they look like. They're all beautiful. Oh my gosh. We're obviously missing some members due to enlistment, which is very sad. I don't want to talk about it. But for the members that we have back, that's very exciting and very... I think the fun thing too is that each comeback we've gotten for the past like 2 years, 3 years, we're getting a different sound based on which members are not enlisted. So, like, for this song specifically, In Song's voice is back, and I kept picking up on it every time he would sing, and that's so exciting because we haven't heard him in a while. And as well as, like, Youngbin and Jaeyoon, I think those are the only two who have come back. I think everyone else who's still here still needs to go. I don't want to think about it. I'm not going to think about it. But that's kind of fun where it's like you have one group, but because of enlistments and them not going all at the same time, each comeback until we get OT8 in this case is going to sound a little bit different. It's going to sound fresh. It's going to sound like a new mix of voices because we are mixing different voices each time, which is very exciting. And it keeps, like, it's the silver lining of military enlistments. I'm trying to find the positive here. I obviously love this concept. I've already said that. I think the styling, perfect. Though, I do find it, well, okay. I was gonna say, I find it kind of silly that Channy had on, like, a suit and a tie, and then the leather over it. But that is another element of of like bike talk that I do enjoy, and the fact that algorithms pick up on what I like so quickly. Like 2 days after I joined Xiaohongshu, they recommended a guy in a full suit riding a motorcycle in like Shanghai, and I was just like, I've joined a whole new app. I don't speak the language whatsoever. I haven't, like, I was just liking painting tutorials. Like, I was on watercolor Xiaohongshu. That's what I was into. And then all of a sudden, I got this one random bike video of a man in a full suit on a motorcycle. They clocked me so fucking fast. Oh my god. So, I guess I do understand why they styled Channy as having like part of a suit and then the rest of it being leather. I liked the styling. Say less. Sasha, say less. You liked the styling. The song itself, I enjoy it a lot. I don't think it's going to hit as much as RPM does for me, but it is like RPM 2.0 because they're like sisters in my mind, really, or maybe brothers. Gender not important here. The concept is what's important, right? So RPM just has that like growling and like engine revving, and it gets me hype. It gets me revved up. Whereas this is a little more like seductive because there was some whispering happening. There was that orange car. Orange is my favorite color. It had those like butterfly wing doors. What are they called? I don't know anything about cars or motorcycles, to be totally honest. I should, because my father's a mechanic, but I didn't go into the trade, so I don't know. But that orange car should have drawn my attention immediately, and instead I noticed it as we were switching to a new scene. I think that's so funny. I loved the set. I love the settings. This is a good concept for them. They do this concept really well. I wonder if they enjoy this concept. I don't know, I can't tell. Because, like, the other thing I'm thinking of besides RPM is Good Guy, and that is all suits and, like, powerful. And this is a little more trying to be, like, bad boy racer thing. Maybe they're leaning into the popularity of F1 right now. I know F1 racers are, like, gaining in popularity like crazy. It's not a fandom I've become a part of. I just see it tangentially. I think that's right. I think I said that right. On the internet. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep rambling about how great they all look. I will be waiting impatiently for the dance practice because I love an SF9 dance practice. I'm sure this choreography has a lot of really cool elements to it because I think with SF9 specifically, they always have some of the coolest formations and use of like levels and things. When I was doing analysis, that was always my biggest takeaway and the thing you can almost never see in the music video. So I'm looking forward to that, okay? I think these photo books are probably awesome. I think they look incredible. I wish I had one. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch this again once I finish recording the rest of my videos for the day. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. So excited to have SF9 back. Not gonna think about the fact that we're not gonna get OTA for a long time, but it's fine. It's so fine. Anyway, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.